Hey! So I hope that everybody is having a great Thanksgiving break. At least we are. The Mount Academy is closed for Thanksgiving break. All the students are home, so we're really enjoying break. Break is always good. This year, Chris and I are very lucky because I'm pretty sure I said this last year, but we are youth counselors for the high school students that are from the families that live here on the property. Anyway, so this year we are looking forward to volunteering in a local warming center and serving the people who are there a Thanksgiving dinner. So I'm really looking forward to that, and I'll hopefully post some pictures and we'll see how it goes. I'm especially looking forward to seeing our students, our kids, interact with other people, because I think that's really important. Oh, and hopefully for Thanksgiving this year, you're making one of my soups, because I made parsnip leek soup last year and sunshine squash soup this year, so you better make that kind of soup for your Thanksgiving dinner, because it's so good. Kidding. Okay. So enough about all that. With this video, kind of like the thoughts I had for today, I'd appreciate any help or insight from you all, my viewers, because it's something I'm not completely settled on. Let me start by saying that Chris and I are new parents. Obviously, as you know, we have a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old. So some of the views we have now about this topic will no doubt change or evolve as we get further down the road. Anyway, there was a tweet I saw recently that said something like, when my 2 boys are done with high school, I'm giving them a suitcase for their graduation present. The implication, I guess, being that the person tweeting was going to make his kids leave home and take responsibility for their own lives as soon as they reached adulthood, which is 18, at least here in the United States. I'm not sure how common this approach is. I know people whose parents have told them essentially the same thing, like, we've done the best that we can do raising you, now it's your responsibility, now you're responsible for your life, all the best, whatever. Now, on the one hand, it's not a bad thing. It is really important to take responsibility for your own life when you reach adulthood, and as parents, I think that we should be preparing our kids for that eventuality a long time in advance. I think generally the trend toward an extended adolescence with people putting off important life decisions like getting married or settling down is not great. And with responsibility should also come freedom. It's important, I think, that young adults make their own choices and find a path forward in life without being hovered over and told what to do, like whatever people always talk about, like helicopter parents or whatever. And that's true in the small setting of the family, and it's equally true for a community like the Bruderhof, where young people who grow up here are encouraged, to go out and experience life somewhere else, whether that means, going to college or getting a job, living on their own, whatever. But I guess what I've been thinking about, and I'm wondering if there are limitations in that direction as well. Like, following your dreams and being a self-made person is great and all, but isn't it also kind of missing something? Because each of us is born into some kind of a community of people who supported us, and support us as we grow. And it seems somehow wrong to just move on from that relationship and do your own thing when there's still so much to be gained and to give back, to give back to the community or the family that gave you life. For example, I know a bunch of people who came back home a couple years after they left, take care of a sick grandparent or parent. In fact, my best friend from college, transferred back to a college closer to home so she could take care of her sick grandmother. And of course, it was inconvenient for them, and they had to put their own plans on hold or change them altogether. But they knew it within themselves and within their hearts that this was the right thing to do, and they're glad that they did it. I personally love living near to my parents as we raise our children, but just as much living close to people I grew up with and learned from. Your relationships evolve over time as you go through different phases of life, and it's kind of a beautiful thing. And I think maybe that's the important distinction to make. I can't keep my kids as kids forever, obviously. I need to let them go as they grow older. But that doesn't mean I have to say, "Go west, young man," when Branson turns 18, although he might regardless of what I say. We'll see what his father says. Whatever, I guess I just keep thinking that I need to let the relationship evolve and change, just like the seasons. So those are just a couple of my thoughts. They seem a little bit jumbled, but as I said before, I would love to hear what other people think about this topic. Like, what was your experience with your kids or like with your parents? So thanks in advance, and I'm wishing you all just a wonderful rest of your day and a lovely Thanksgiving, and I'll see you all next week. Bye.